Court is now in session. Sportsbookreview.com will now appear today, and we will hear the case of Army versus Navy, one of the most important games in our nation. Not only is it the only Division I football game on Saturday, it's the only one that's going to be worth betting, and very, very important to this great nation of ours. 103-104 case, Army versus Navy and the good people of the United States. Let's get right to it here, folks. Thursday Night Football for this courtroom was very, very successful. We had the under with New Orleans and the Atlanta Falcons, so we called an emergency court session tonight to hear Army-Navy. This is what the people wanted. We are going to give that to them now. Now, most people just watching these videos say, Donnie Rightside, Honorable Judge Donnie Rightside. I don't know much about you. So to this I say, I'm going to tell you a little bit of story, okay? I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Honestly, staying alive was no jive. I had second hands. My mom's even bounced on my old man. Then I moved to Shaolin Land. So I hope that gets you a little bit closer to the Honorable Judge Donnie Rightside before going away and obviously getting my judgeship here. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get right into the game today. I've had presented arguments on both sides, Army and also Navy. Very tough, similar teams. We know how the game is going to open up tomorrow. We like to enter into evidence. Exhibit A. They're going to fly in. Everybody get that, court reporter? I like to enter that in evidence. No motion denying that. That's how they do it. They're going to fly the football in. Most people would look at this football game and say it's going to be pretty even on both sides. What's the difference? I don't know. You got Army, you got Navy. We run the same offenses. We give the same looks out there. Army finally beat Navy last year. They look the same. Let's uncover the differences here in just a few moments. I'd like to enter into another thing, evidence. Evidence B here. Exhibit B, excuse me. Exhibit B is a tank. Is this relevant? I don't know. I just figured we would enter this into evidence. It's a tank. It's Army-Navy. Getting back to the crux of the issue here versus Army-Navy. Both good football teams, and we're going to check into it right now. The DA has submitted the evidence. Let's go over this evidence together, my people. Army's 8-3 straight up. Good football season for the Black Knights. 5-6 against the spread. In 2 games that they matched up against running ground primary opponents this year, folks. Came out pretty well. 21-0 over Air Force. 21-17 winner over Tulane. If we look at Navy, 6-5 straight up. Have been better in recent years, I agree. 6-4-1 against the spread. Army over in the past 5 of last 7 games, folks. The running offense is scoring points. The Navy under in 4 of the last 6. So we have some contrarian advantages here, folks. Now, if we take a look at the game itself, it's now sitting at 3 when it opened up at 3.5. Also now sitting at 45.5 as the total. We're not going to lean on the total in this one, folks. I think the winning side of this one is going to come from a military academy. That military academy, folks, one and only Army Black Knights. If we're sitting out there and we're going to play this game as you should as Americans, as good Americans, you must play the Army Black Knights. Everybody come up here. I want to put this into play. Let the court know in sportsbookreview.com that we are going to lean on the Army Black Knights tonight. Take Army plus the 3 points today. To the brig goes the Navy midshipman. And as we say that very patriotic day, a very important day for us here. There's only one way to go out and go out on top. I salute the Army Black Knights winner plus the 3 points.